Here is a test problem from family of quadratic functions. The question is, determine the equation of a parabola that passes through 1 minus 2 if the zeros are at 3 plus minus square root of 5. Now, any parabola which goes through these zeros can be written as y equals to a times x minus first root, which is 3 plus square root 5. Let me put it in brackets for the time being, times x minus the second root, which is 3 minus square root of 5. Do you see that? So that is my equation of the parabola. Now from this equation, we can always find the value of a by placing x as 1 and y as minus 2. But before that, let us simplify this so that we could write this in a simplified form. So let's first try to simplify this one. Let me open this bracket. So we get x minus 3 minus square root 5 times x minus 3 plus square root 5. Now you can combine, apply distributive property, and then you can get your answer. But I think if you do difference of squares, it could be slightly faster. Let us consider this as one unit, right? You can of course you can get 6 variables if you do like that, expand it. But you can do like this also, difference of squares. You see, x minus 3 minus square root 5, x minus 3 plus square root 5. So taking advantage of these two factors being sum and difference, their product will be difference of squares. So we use difference of squares at this time, and say we get, let me put a square bracket here, a square minus b square, that is x minus 3 square minus square root of 5 square, right? And that gives us a times, we can expand this, which is x square minus 2ab, which is 6x, plus 3 square, which is 9, and square root 5 square is actually just 5. So we have minus 5. And this can be written as a times x square minus 6x plus 4. So that is the kind of equation which we have with us at present. Now to find the value of a, what should we do? We have to substitute the point 1 minus 2, right? So we can substitute the point 1 minus 2. So the point is 1 minus 2, and the equation is y equals to a times x square minus 6x plus 4. Now here if we substitute 1 for x and minus 2 for y, we can get the value of a. So 1 minus 6 plus 4, which is 1 plus 4 is 5, and minus 6 gives us minus 1. So we get a times minus 1 equals to minus 2, or a equals to just the number 2, right? So we get the value of a. Now once we get the value of a, we can write down our answer. That is, a is 2. So we'll just multiply this by 2. So we get y equals to 2 times x square minus 6x plus 4, right? Which is 2x square minus 12x plus 8. So that is the equation of the parabola for which the roots are 3 plus minus square root 5, and which goes through the point 1 and minus 2, and that is our answer. Now it's a good idea to even check your answer. So let's do the checking of the answer also. So how do you check the answer? So one way is to use quadratic formula and then check it. So the quadratic formula is b equals to, x equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, right? Now in this case, so actually if you see, we could use the first set of equation also, since if 2 is factored out, it's easier to use the first one. We'll get 2 common, which can be factored out. So I'll use the first equation. Here a is 1, b is minus 6, and c is 4. So we get minus of minus 6 is 6, plus minus square root of 6 square is 36, minus 4 times a is 1 and c is 4. So 4 times 1 times 4, which is 16, divided by 2 times a, which is 2, right? So that gives us 6 plus minus 36 minus 16 square root divided by 2. That is 6 plus minus 36 minus 16 is 20, right? Is 20. Square root 20 over 2. Now this could be written as 6 plus minus 20 is 4 times 5. So 4 can be taken out, right? So we get 2 square root 5 over 2. And that gives us 3 plus minus square root of 5, right? So that is the checking part of the same. And we find that yes, indeed, the roots are same. So that is the check part, right? Now, in the test, you don't really have to check it, right? You have done this. But that is an additional thing which I showed you, that you could actually, given an equation, you can find and check your answer also at times, right? But I hope with this, you understand how to get the equation of a function given some conditions, right? And I went through this exercise since I have seen that there are some students who are looking for immediate preparation for the test, and this test actually helps them out also. And the additional information which I have given along with the solution will help them long way to solve similar questions and related problems. I hope you appreciate it. Thank you and all the best.